Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side.
Nelson.
In the early hours of November 12, 2024, Las Vegas Metro officers responded to multiple reports of gunfire at a residence at the 6900 block of Wine River Drive in Las Vegas. One of those calls was made by 43-year-old Brandon Durham, who reported that there were several individuals outside shooting at his home. Durham had called 911 to report that several individuals were attempting to break into his home while he was inside with his 15-year-old daughter. Upon arrival, officers heard screaming from coming inside the house and found damage to the vehicles parked outside. Officer Alexander Bookman kicked the front door open and entered the home, where he encountered Durham and 31-year-old Alexandra Boudreau in a struggle over a knife. Body camera footage shows Officer Bookman shouting for Durham to drop the knife before firing at him. After the initial shot, Bookman discharged his weapon several times while Durham was laying on the ground.
20 to 35, 10 medium build. Red beanie, wearing a black sweatshirt and dark black pants.
Kick it!
Metro police!
Metro police!
Metro police!
Metro police!
Hey, drop the knife! Drop the knife! Put your hands up!
Durham was pronounced deceased at the scene while Boudreau was taken into custody. She faces several charges, including home invasion and assault with a deadly weapon. Police have stated that there is an investigation underway to examine the circumstances surrounding the use of force.
The loss of life in any type of incident like this is always tragic and is something we take very seriously. But as I just indicated earlier, we are very early into the investigation. It's not right and it's not appropriate for us to kind of speculate any further on what the information we don't know at this time. But what we can focus on is the facts. We try to be as transparent as possible to make sure that the public and the families and everyone knows what we know at this time early into the process.
The family of Brandon Durham is looking for answers from police. They express anger over the shooting, believing that the police response was inappropriate, and they believe that their loved one was wrongly treated as a suspect rather than the victim in the situation.
He asked me to call the police, and when I grabbed my phone and I handed it to him, that was the last time I saw my father alive.
I am in pure shock and horror. I cannot believe that that was the last way I will be able to see my brother, and he went out horribly. There was a disservice done on his behalf. He was screaming, "Help me, help me," when the police officer shot him in the head.
Durham is remembered as a dedicated family man and a respected realtor who had a profound impact on those around him. Has left a significant loss for his partner, daughter, and stepsons and the rest of his family, prompting calls for justice throughout a review of police protocols and similar scenarios.